Welcome to the Best of Central Florida. I am Justin Clark. I will never forget, the year was 2002. I was in law school in Boston, hanging out at the Beantown Pub to be exact. A classmate comes over, introduces himself. I said, "Where are you from?" He said, "Orlando." I was shocked. I thought Orlando was theme parks, chain restaurants, maybe a water park or two. Who would have thought that now, 20 years later, I would have lived here for 15 of them? Who would have thought I would raise my two beautiful little girls here? Who would have thought I would fall in love with Central Florida? It's a hidden gem, great restaurants, professional sports team, a booming art scene, the Wekiva River, the beaches, and yes, even the theme parks. From Gotha to Geneva, Titusville to Tavares, this is the best of Central Florida. Argue with me if you wish, but I think we have the absolute best golf courses in the world right here in Central Florida. Today we are doing the best golf courses of Central Florida, but let me tell you how we decided this. Our team was out looking for local, affordable, and historical golf course. We saved the tourist traps for another day. Let me welcome in my beautiful co-host, as always, Michaela Nichols. Michaela, how are you?
I'm good, Justin.
I saw a video the other day of you swinging a golf club. You play.
I do. I'm not very great, but I do play.
What is your handicap? Do you know, or you haven't gotten that far yet?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, don't worry about it at all. She is pretty good. She looks great doing it as well. Here's what we're going to do. Are you ready for this? Best golf courses in all of Central Florida. Are you ready?
I'm excited, Justin.
Here's what we will do. Quick break, but when we return, the best local golf courses in Central Florida.
Our Critics' Choice is Dubstred Golf Course. I am here with Rodney Reef-Snyder and Stephen Brewer. Rodney is the general manager, and Stephen is the director of instruction at the Golf Dubstred Learning Center. Welcome to the both of you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
How long has Dubstred been around?
So the club actually opened up in 1924, built by the Dan family.
The Dan family. Many moons ago.
Many, yes.
Wow. So is it family owned now? Is it kind of passed down, or has it changed?
No, the city of Orlando actually purchased Dubstred in the 70s from the Dan family, so it's a city-owned municipal golf course.
You guys just really breathe community, so engaged with people all over Central Florida. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so you know, we're managed by Indigo Golf, which the city of Orlando hired us, and the city's really supported us in a Golf for Everyone initiative. So, and we literally mean golf for anyone, any age, any background. We try to make the facility as comfortable as possible. You know, kind of my job is to make them feel comfortable during their round and during that time. And then Steve is the one that really gets them in there, gets them, the new golfers in, and hooks them. So
how do you get someone, let's just use me since I'm right here, right? So new to golf, I was so intimidated to just swing a golf club. Like, how do you get someone like that to taking them out and just letting them have such a brilliant time on the course?
So I think the first thing that we try to do is what he said, make them comfortable.
Yeah.
Like I tell my team in the Learning Center, our first goal is to get them what they need, because sometimes that's misunderstood. Not everybody needs a private lesson. You know, we have a great class program for adults and for juniors, and that whole concept is to get them comfortable first. Entertain them. That's always important, right? You got to have a good time.
You got to have fun.
You got to have fun.
That's why you're out there.
If you're not having fun, then you don't want to play golf. So you got to have some fun, and then, you know, from there, have them gain some confidence, and then you start to see their golf game start to flourish a little bit. You know, the technique gets a little bit better, and that to me is the foundation. That's why we created 4 pillars: to learn, practice, play, and have fun.
What advice do you have for someone who's just like, golf is just way too hard, like all this? Is it practice?
So I think the biggest key is to just do it the right way, right?
Yeah.
And learn some. The word fundamentals gets a bad rap. You know, regardless of whether your experience level, you've played some golf, or you're brand new, you still have to understand some core fundamentals, and then just kind of trust a little bit. Like I say, look, you have to believe something good's going to happen. Like for example, let's use the hole number 12 at Dubstred. That's a par 3 over the water.
Oh, man.
Right? So if you walk up to that hole, you think your ball's going to go in the water, it's going to go in the water. The idea would be, hey, look, let's learn to make a golf swing, and just check the yardage, choose a club, make a swing. It goes on the green or it doesn't, right?
Or it just goes in the water.
It goes in the water.
Oh, wow.
He's in the water. I've hit in the water. Everybody hits in the water sometimes.
Yeah, that's always a fun
So the
time.
goal is just kind of believing something good's going to happen, because sometimes it will, you know?
Definitely. So let's talk a little bit about the associations. Obviously, you guys have a few different ones. You want to tell us a little bit about those, and more importantly, how people can join?
So we have a couple programs that we really focus on. The Orlando Minority Youth Golf Association. We kind of just host them on Sunday afternoons. Dr. Dorsey and his group, they teach some of the inner city kids the fundamentals of life through golf. And that partnership obviously wouldn't be possible without the city of Orlando and their support, allowing us to just give them free golf. And then the other one is our Ladies Links program, which is like our fun 9 and wine kind of thing after work.
Amazing.
And then we have the Dubstrad Women's Golf Association. So if you're a little bit more serious and you can play during the week. So we got a couple different options. I think we got something for everybody.
That's absolutely incredible. How young is too young to golf?
We've had juniors as young as 4 years old. I came 13 years ago and opened the Learning Center, and we've had them as young as 4, typically 5, 6 years old for sure. You know, this fall we plan on launching a new concept called Future 36ers for ages 3 to 6.
3 to 6.
And the truth is, even outside of the Learning Center, like we see multiple juniors that are clearly 3 years old, 4 years old, out with parents, hitting balls, you know, guys and girls having a great time.
So I'm 23. Is there a specific category of, like, I don't know, a group or, you know, the classes, right? Is there a class for someone my age?
Oh, for sure. So our class for adults is called Tee It Up. And Tee It Up is a series of classes. We have a front 9 class, we have a back 9 class, we have a graduate class. And you start in the front 9 class, you learn how to make a basic swing, you learn how to putt, you learn how to chip, and then we talk about on-course play. And we do that inside of our Operation 36 platform as well. You know, just this weekend, our goal is to get them to, all of our students to enjoy golf and understand that they can learn on the range, but then also take it out onto the golf course, which is a big deal. We get that a lot, Coach. It's going well on the range, but not so much on the golf course. And what we feel is comfortable and the proper way to learn would be to learn from the green back to the tee. So learning to play and to score up close at like 25 yards. So could you shoot 36 for 9 holes from 25 yards? And the cool part is our adults, we've done this with our juniors for a while now, but our adults started doing this. And like just this last week, we had 68 adults of different ages and different skill sets who came out for what we call an Op 36 event. And we had 15 people pass the 25-yard marker, and we had another 9 people pass the 50-yard marker.
That's incredible.
So a lot of success there and a lot of fun, and the feedback we get is phenomenal. Like, oh, this is like the best way to learn golf. I wish I would have seen this a long time ago.
And nobody is too good for this program. I learned so much. My short game got so much better doing the Op 36 through Steve's program. So,
wow. I think sometimes we just have to like get out of our minds, so to speak, and be like, I can improve. I think it's just kind of realizing like there's always room for improvement, even if you're great at golf, which I'm sure both of you would just cream me in golf.
I would also say this. I think one of the misunderstood things is, you know, golf makes you a little uncomfortable because it puts you outside of your normal everyday comfort zone. One of my favorite stories is I had 3 ladies who came to class. One of them was just petrified. I mean, you could tell how scared she was. She says, Coach, I don't know if I can do this. And I said, tell you what, come tonight, and if you don't enjoy yourself, have fun, and want to keep going, it's okay, you don't have to. She had so much fun that night. She was back the next day by herself hitting golf balls on the range, practicing what we did the night before.
Wow, that's what it's about.
So that to me is, you know, our goal and my objective as the director of instruction is to create golfers, and we do that through instruction, and then we do that through on-course play.
Well said. Well, Rodney, Steve, thank you so much for your time. Dubstrad Golf Course, go check it out, and we will be right back with Justin after this short break.
You have spoken, the people have spoken. I'm proud to announce the People's Choice for Best Golf Course in Central Florida goes to my good friends at Mayfair Country Club. Happy to be joined by Pete Sands, the GM at Mayfair. Pete, welcome to the show, buddy.
Justin, appreciate you having me.
When I think Mayfair, and I drive by there all the time, I've played there 100 times, the only word that comes to mind for me is historic. Tell me about the history of Mayfair.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was I started working there about 4 years ago, and that was one thing I said I didn't have to sell was the history because it pretty much sells itself. The course was built in 1922, one of the oldest golf courses in Florida. It hosted a PGA Tour event back in the 1950s. Arnold Palmer actually got his first professional check there.
Really?
Yeah. So a big match between Gene Sarzan and Walter Hagen happened there, I believe back in the early 40s. But yeah, I mean, then rolling on that, we had a LPGA Tour event out there in the 60s, and kind of city took it over. As a city golf course, used to be owned by the New York baseball giants, so Willie Mays, Babe Ruth.
They all played there.
They all played there during spring training, so they needed something to do. So the team bought the golf course, and then we roll into kind of what we have going on today, which is city took it over. We're actually just got plans for a new clubhouse, so the city's reinvesting 100 years later going into 2022, so we're really excited about that. But a bunch of cool things happening. We're definitely your city's golf course, so we're here for pretty much everybody and anybody, whether you shoot 172 or 72, you're going to enjoy yourself at Mayfair.
I'm definitely a little closer to the 172, but we won't talk about that because this is broadcast television after all. When I think Mayfair, I think quality, great golf, but also affordable.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we are the city's golf course, so it's paid for with the taxpayer money of the city. Luckily we're not needing too much funding these days, but so we're definitely make it affordable for everybody. We have programs for juniors to seniors. We have senior day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We have junior programs huge at Mayfair. Juniors are always free at Mayfair, so
really,
juniors never pay for range balls, never pay for golf, whether they're playing with an adult, not playing with an adult. We definitely take care of the junior golfers, and then we have a bunch of different cards and programs that the average golfer like yourself can use to definitely make it more economical than going down and playing one of these resort courses in Orlando.
So I'm not so good. I'm okay. All right. How many balls should I lose in one round, you think? What's an acceptable
the goal is
number?
0.
Michaela, she can go a whole round with only one. Me takes a little bit more. What's an acceptable number?
Well, and that's the good thing about Mayfair. I mean, we're a wide open golf course. There's some trouble in spots, but it's kind of different levels. But you know what? We have a great pro shop that has economical merchandise. Cheap plug there for our merchandise there at Mayfair as well.
I'm the dude that buys a 6-pack prior to the round, and I don't mean necessarily the beer. I mean a 6-pack of balls, and sometimes that's not even enough for me. But hey, I'm trying. You know. How would you describe the course? Challenging, historic? How would you describe Mayfair?
It's one of Donald Ross's first designs. So when you're on the property, you definitely know it's a Donald Ross course. Greens are very undulated. We have a professional event out there in every January that we can set it up for them to go really low, or kind of bring them back to earth a little bit, just based off of where we put the pins on the green. So the greens are very undulated, but it's definitely got that historic Donald Ross feel to it.
How far in advance do I need to call you to book tee times?
It all depends. Like right now, we have leagues every night of the week. So if you're wanting an afternoon tee time, we suggest, call pretty well ahead, whether it's a few days or a week. But everybody's welcome to play in the leagues as well. So if you're looking for any sort of game, definitely you can pretty much show up and find something at Mayfair.
Pretty cool events you have coming up, some tournaments coming up. Tell me what's ahead.
So we're super excited. We have, once again, it's the city's golf course, and we have a retiring city manager, Tom George. So we're running our first annual Tom George Junior Championship, where once again it's absolutely free to any junior student athlete that we are actually going to be able to give via scholarships, $5,000 scholarship to the winning male and winning female, because we got some great sponsors involved in it. We're super excited about that. It's actually a neat format. We're actually playing 18 holes on Monday, and then taking the top 8 boys, top 8 girls, and putting them in a match play on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we do different things like that. We do the shirts and skins, where we have 60 guys on a Tuesday night that come out and play in a skins game at 5:30, and the gimmick behind the shirts and skins is we have these Mayfair T-shirts, and if you wear the T-shirt, all you have to pay is the prize fund, so you're basically playing golf for free. So a bunch of those neat things, like you said, trying to keep it economical for the customer.
As long as I don't have to take off my shirt, I'm in.
No, I mean, as you can see, shirts and skins, I'm on shirts team all day long.
Absolutely.
So.
I was just thinking of my good buddy, Patrick Austin's always posting out there. He's a commissioner at Stanford.
For sure. Yeah, Patrick Austin, one of the commissioners, and he's a big supporter. And
Mayfair.
Absolutely.
I got to tell you, it's a challenging course, a fun course. The history of the course, Mayfair Country Club, I'm telling you, if you haven't been out there in a while, I would highly recommend going to see them again. And again, it's affordable. We're not going to Disney World and paying $200 to play golf. Why would you do that? This course has been around for 100 years, we said?
Right at 100 years, yeah.
100 years, the best pros in the world have played there. Please go visit my friends at Mayfair Country Club. Pete Sands, thank you so much, buddy.
Justin, appreciate it,
Great
buddy.
to meet
Thank
you,
you.
as
Yeah,
always. People's choice for best golf course in Central Florida, Mayfair Country Club. The show will continue after this quick break. Finally, it's time for my favorite part of the show. It is Justin's choice for best local golf course in Central Florida. I did not have to look far on this one, considering, let's just say it's close to home. Heathrow Country Club. Eddie Peckles is here. Eddie, thanks for coming in today, buddy.
Glad to be here.
You know, I play there quite a bit, so it's sort of a home court for me. I was not about to do this show without including you guys, but it's not just because I live there. It's not because I play there. It's an amazing course. Tell me about Heathrow.
Yeah, great golf course, very playable for guys and gals, all different ages, all different handicaps. Great course, just a lot of fun. It's challenging, it can be challenging, but as long as you bring enough sleeves of golf balls, there's a lot of water on the course.
Yeah, I mean, I have to bring a lot of golf balls, but that's really any course that I play. That's just a me problem, you know what I mean? It's two courses in one, though, too. I mean, I think that if you really compare the private club that we are at Heathrow to other private clubs, I would still consider it affordable, especially considering it's not just one course.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in South Florida, and you know, people that I know from South Florida who also know Heathrow Legacy, if you were to take that club, put it in South Florida, you're talking, you know, a lot of money.
That's
and
right.
For the amenities that you get, the golf course, obviously, you know, you chose it as your favorite in Central
That's
Florida.
right.
The golf, second to none in Central Florida. It really is a great club, and the people are the best part about it.
I mean, the people are great, restaurant great. It's not just golf here. We've got the pool, exercise room, restaurant. Tell me about all the other amenities.
Yeah. So obviously, our area, Lake Mary, it's a lot of young families, right?
Right.
A lot of different ages, a lot of young families. So we put $500,000 into our athletic center, which includes a resort-style pool, a 5-star gym, and the pool now, it has 2 water slides, which obviously the kids enjoy and a lot of the adults have been enjoying too. So we got a bar there, full bar. They serve food out there. It's resort style. There's cabanas. So it's not just golf. We really try to, we're all about family, friends, and fun, and everything that we do, every dollar that we invest in the club is about creating memories.
And it is about memories, and it's about memories with your family. When you join a club like this, it's really more of a lifestyle. This is a place that you know on Friday night. You don't have to determine if you're going to go have sushi or go have steak. You're going to have dinner at the club. You form relationships. Your kids form relationships. It is really a club lifestyle. But I think if you grew up poor like me, we didn't have a chance to join a club. I mean, that wasn't even an option in my family. However, when I did join Heathrow, it literally is not that expensive. You guys have created a great membership program. How can I reach out about membership if I have questions?
Call me. If I was bold enough, I'd give out my cell phone right now, but probably shouldn't do that.
You never know.
Yeah, just you can look us up on heathrowcc.com, and it's really easy. You can submit a membership inquiry. We have, like you said, we have all different types of membership. If you're not a golfer, we have tennis. We have relaxation at the pool. There's social. There's all different types of membership depending on what you want and what you need.
How good are you?
Oh man,
I feel like you're really good at golf.
Yeah, he's
What do you think?
modest.
no
You think
one
so?
that golfs
He's
feels
great.
like they're good. I used to play competitively. I used to be good, but not anymore. I've got 2 kids.
Exactly, I know the
time for
feeling.
that anymore.
A lot of people don't understand Heathrow, the history behind it. I mean, it is a historic course. We have a lot of members there that have played on the PGA Tour, continue to play on the PGA Tour. Some history there. Tell me about the history of Heathrow.
Yeah. So I have members that have been there since the club opened, and they talk about Payne Stewart, how he was one of the founding members there. He was there from the late 80s into the early 90s. Awesome guy from everything that I've heard. Matt Kuchar grew up there. His family, they were members growing up. He started in tennis, and as our tennis director tells it, he was there at the time. He went and did a golf camp and never came back. He went to the dark side. So,
Well, I guess he made a good choice on that.
Yeah, he
He's
did.
done okay for himself, apparently.
He's probably going to be a Hall of Famer. So yeah.
And again, it's 2 courses in one, guys. So 2 completely separate courses. There's Legacy Club, which is kind of an Aliquot and Heathrow. But if you live there, you have a golf cart or whatever, you just bounce back and forth. But the courses are very different.
They are. I feel like I'm in a different state when I go from Heathrow to Legacy.
I agree.
Yeah, Legacy's, so I've spent some time in Carolina. Legacy kind of reminds me of the Carolinas a little bit. More tree lined, a lot of Spanish moss. It's beautiful. A lot of wildlife out there. Heathrow's more of your traditional open with water, fast greens, a little bit windier. So yeah, totally different styles, which the members love.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely reach out. I could not recommend Heathrow Country Club and Legacy Club anymore. It's such a great place. She's kind of Windermere snobbish, but those of you, well, I mean, you are. You're kind of.
A little bit.
But those of you anywhere Orlando North, I mean, there is no other club that you should join. Can you give him a little swing? I would like to, can you critique it just a little bit?
Me?
Yes.
Oh my God.
We want to see.
We're going to do a half because that's all I'm good
Half
at. Ready?
swing,
Ready?
fine.
Okay. Bench.
Yeah. Eddie, what do you think?
Okay.
That was not good.
He said okay.
No,
I mean,
I tried to hold my
not
finish.
a raving endorsement. It was okay.
I'm like on flip
That's good.
flops.
It's good.
Like a little...
Good finish. She's got the TV pose going, so that's good.
Eddie
That was
Peckles, Heathrow Country Club. Please do check them out. I love it down there, Eddie. Great to meet you in person,
you.
buddy.
Glad to
Thanks
be
for
here.
coming in. Great show today, Michaela. What do you think?
I think it was great.
I'm ready to dominate you on the golf course right now.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I just showed you up with my horrible swing.
Who do you think would win, me or you?
Definitely me.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't know.
I believe in myself, Justin.
Really?
A little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't have a lot of movement there. So,
You guys, look, you saw her videos of her swing. You can judge for yourself at home. How is that? Great show today. Congratulations to our selections for the best local golf course in Central Florida. Next week, best local attractions. You will not want to miss it every Sunday right here. It is the Best of Central Florida hit record series right now, and you will never miss us. Michaela, excellent work today.
Thanks, Justin.
We'll see you next Sunday for more Best of Central Florida.